The Buddha always reminded his disciples that our words can be very powerful. He said that the human tongue is like the sharpest knife in the world. He also said that the most dangerous weapon in the world is our words. Although they do not cause physical injuries, our words can hurt others mentally. Our words can be a source of strength, but if we do not know when, where, and how much to speak, they become a weakness. Today, we will explore a story about the importance of keeping silent and how it can change your life. This story will help you understand more about the power of silence. Once upon a time in India, there was a famous monk who lived deep in the quiet forest away from the noise of the world. He was deeply meditative and well known throughout India. One day, a king came and said, "Venerable monk, I always feel tired, angry, and troubled. My mind is very chaotic. Even though I have everything, wealth, fame, and all the luxuries one could wish for inside, I have no peace. Please help me get rid of this chaotic mind." The monk said, "You already have the answer within yourself, but you have never discovered it. I want to conduct an experiment. Would you like to participate? After this experiment, your life will no longer be turbulent and anxious." The king was very distressed when he heard this, but still asked what he needed to do. The monk replied softly, "For the next 15 days, you will live in my monastery and live like an ordinary person. During these 15 days, you will sit alone, keep silent, and speak as little as possible." The king agreed to the monk's plan. On the first day, he noticed his mind was more restless than usual. Many questions and thoughts arose, and he felt uncomfortable. He really wanted to talk, but restrained that desire and kept silent, just sitting still. But when night fell, he began to feel a peace and happiness he had not expected. This experience puzzled him because he could not understand how his chaotic mind was gradually fading away. The next day, he continued, spending time alone, observing the leaves and birds. For the first time, he truly appreciated the beauty of the surrounding nature. He could observe and connect with the world around him. After 10 days, all the restless and chaotic emotions within him gradually disappeared. On the 12th day, he found himself deeply meditating when his eyes naturally closed. After spending the last 3 days in deep meditation, he approached the monk and said, "Venerable monk, I have discovered the reason for my restless mind." He explained, "I realized that I often talk too much and spend too much energy on others, often thinking negatively about them. This excessive talking and negative thinking wasted my time and made my mind chaotic. As a result of this behavior, I could not perform my duties effectively and began to fail at everything. These continuous failures made me more sad and irritable. It continued to negatively affect my life. However, These 15 days have been a transformative experience. Now I feel I am truly living my life the right way and realize that I had been living wrongly before. I also understand that we do not need to force meditation. It happens naturally. The monk gently stated, "It is not only the king. Many people in the world talk too much. Nowadays, many people use words to hurt others, and this excessive talking continues to cause problems in their lives." The monk shared with the king about the importance of keeping silent and told a story about a disciple who once asked the Buddha why he often remained silent. The Buddha replied, "I remain silent to delve deeply into myself. Silence is the first step to truly understanding oneself. Without silence, self-discovery is impossible." The monk continued, "It is not lie the king. Many people talk too much. Many problems can be avoided if people keep silent. Someone who understands the value of silence can be peaceful even in a crowded place. Being alone can feel like heaven, while the presence of others can sometimes make us uncomfortable. The most important thing is to start by finding peace within yourself and accepting silence. Invite your thoughts to stop. If you wake up feeling confused because of the presence of others, close your eyes and reconnect with yourself. You will feel the freshness inside because life originates from there, not from others. When no one else can take you inside, you must do it yourself. So look within because you are the ruler of your inner life. That is where life begins, and that is where happiness is born. When you look inside, you'll touch the depths of life and even feel the movement of death. This inner journey is like watching your life go through its ups and downs like the sunrise and sunset. Each time you make this inner journey and return, you'll feel renewed. It is like the refreshing feeling after a pleasant bath. Similarly, when someone spends time in silence and reflects on their thoughts, they often feel more peaceful and happy afterward. When you truly connect with your inner self, talking does not confuse your mind. Instead, there is always a sense of peace inside. You can talk while maintaining a connection with your inner self. You can use words without losing inner peace. When you do this, your words will have a wonderful quality, like music, and everything will blend harmoniously. Such speech will deeply touch others' souls. When you maintain inner silence, you begin to access a powerful inner strength and free yourself from social pressures. You will find a special joy in life, similar to the joy of those who pursue their passions. Your face will radiate a new light, and your eyes will sparkle with a special light when you immerse yourself in the ocean of boundless peace. You can realize that talking too much does not bring peace to the soul. On the contrary, it makes it difficult to control thoughts and maintain focus. People who talk too much often struggle to focus on a task, so they cannot give their full attention to their goals and often miss the true meaning of life. making it harder to achieve their aspirations. Furthermore, you may notice that people who talk too much are sometimes ridiculed by others, while those who speak less gain respect from others. This is because people usually pay attention to what a quiet person says and trust their words. An unsettled soul often struggles to succeed because they lack genuine interest in their work. True wisdom lies in knowing when, where, and what to say, and those who develop this skill often succeed in many situations. A person who speaks less often becomes the center of attention and frequently succeeds in many fields. When observing the traits of great people, we see they use few words carefully, considering what they say, which contributes to their success. In contrast, many who talk excessively often turn to dishonesty and spread negativity about others, harming relationships and reputation. Therefore, those around them tend to avoid them. In the classical texts of many cultures, they often talk about how our words reflect our beliefs and values. Silence helps us become more patient, alert, and meditation can help us understand ourselves better. So, you should spend at least 20 minutes each day alone and enjoy the positive changes in your life. If you feel inspired by this story, please hit the like button to support us, share it with your friends, and leave your thoughts or meditation stories you want to hear next in the comments below. Also, do not forget to subscribe and turn on notifications so you do not miss our next inspiring and peaceful moments. Your interaction is the motivation for our journey. Thank you for accompanying us on the path of wisdom and enlightenment.